Glucose balance. Keeping your blood sugar balance is probably the most important factor in maintaining an even energy, mood, and concentration, as well as many other factors. Glucose is the brain's favorite food. When an individual is stimulated mentally or physically, there is usually an increased blood flow to billions of brain and body cells. This results in an increased rate at which oxygen combines with food substances, especially glucose, to release energy in the brain and body cells. In other words, the burning of glucose, the brain's major fuel, results in the release of energy for increased mental activity. However, with limited oxygen or glucose in the brain, this very vital process slows down, so there is therefore less energy for mental activity, and resultantly your thinking and memory is not as efficient as it is supposed to be. Occasionally, when this occurs, some people misinterpret it as Alzheimer's disease or senile dementia when present in the elderly. Your brain is fueled each hour with about a teaspoon of glucose. For this reason, when the glucose level in the blood drops below normal, an individual is likely to experience a whole host of symptoms, including mental, physical, fatigue, poor concentration, irritability, nervousness, depression, excessive sweating, thirst, headaches, and digestive problems. Very important note: glucose deprivation injures cells in the hippocampus, a brain area devoted to memory and mood. Under stress conditions, most of the glucose is diverted from the brain to other vital body organs and the muscles, causing severe harm to brain function. Sustained stress resulting in glucose deprivation in the brain can lead to brain cell starvation and resultantly an unreliable memory and poor thinking. Controlling blood sugar levels. In controlling your blood sugar levels, it is advisable to eat foods with a moderate glycemic index. Glycemic index is the scientific measurement of how the insulin from the pancreatic gland responds to the intake of a particular food. The insulin helps to regulate the sugar in the blood, keeping it normal. Foods classified under low glycemic index usually trigger a low insulin response, while that with high glycemic index evoke a high insulin response. Low glycemic index foods include fish, meat, green vegetables, peanuts, soybeans, eggs, milk, beans, fruit sugar, pure factor, peas, and yogurt. Moderate glycemic index foods include sweet potatoes, oranges, pineapple juice, nuts, whole grain bread, grapes, brown rice, bran cereal. High glycemic index foods include carrots, cornflakes, white bread, millet, white rice, refined flour pasta cakes, bananas, candy, cookies, and other pastries. Note: foods with low glycemic index can form part of our regular diet, especially when taken with nutritional supplements, multivitamins, and multiminerals. Foods with moderate glycemic index should not be taken regularly. High glycemic index foods should be seriously controlled and eaten once in a while. Finally, it is also advisable to prevent low blood sugar by eating several small meals a day. This will also ensure easy digestion and absorption of such food substances by the body. It is highly advisable to give the brain its quota of glucose and oxygen to make it much more efficient to handle mental tasks.
Now, if you have found this video useful, please click on the like button. Also, Subscribe so as to get more useful videos that could help you in your mental health care. Finally, place your comment below to let us know what topics you are interested in knowing.